They were playing Frontline. It came out in 1983 by Taito. And this is on the Taito Legends 2 collection for the PlayStation 2, also available on the Xbox and the PC. So there you go. You have other options, as well as probably MAME, or there might be something else this was on. Anyway, I was actually when I did my here I go with my ums again. When I did my Gunsmoke video, 65 Gamer Guy said, "This game reminds me of Frontline." And what's weird about the whole situation, yeah, it does. It's like the first kind of version of Frontline. Hold on, let me get this straight. It's the first kind of version that I know of this kind of genre. So it feels kind of slow and clunky, but it's impressive for 1983. But it was weird he suggested that, and I was debating on playing Gunsmoke or this game. So I'm playing this game today. This game's pretty tough though. Mainly because the mechanics of it are kind of wonky, but I guess you have to also understand that these genres are actually being developed at the time. They're definitely getting their quarters worth, I can say that. It has some kind of endearing charm to it. It's actually, I guess because of the scenery and stuff, it kind of reminds me of Kari Warriors, which is the same kind of game. A lot of these games came out around the 80s, but it's impressive for this type of game to come out in 1983, considering not too long before games like Space Invaders and stuff were the most advanced games. It's kind of remind me of the Little People from my Little People toys from my little kid. I think Fisher Price made them. It's a little bit more violent. No blood. He turns into a puff of smoke. The graphics are pretty advanced for this time, but the sound's pretty terrible. It'd almost be better as a silent game. Man, this game is hard. I guess it'd be easier if he moved a little bit faster and could shoot in different directions. There, I got a grenade. It doesn't work too well though. It just makes a little cloud. I guess those are mines. I don't even want to risk getting it. The thing about these shooting games is that you never know what's a power-up or what's actually something you have to avoid. One good thing about this game, for whatever reason I'm realizing now, he still faces the same way when you walk backwards, which is actually really helpful. You can kind of take your time a little bit more, which I'm noticing maybe this is a game you can't rush in. I haven't had much experience with this game. I've never saw it in the arcades, but this is before my time. But I have to say I am impressed for the time it came out, and it seems functional now that I'm getting the hang of it, so maybe it's a game you have to practice at. I tell you what, my name definitely wouldn't be on the high score screen. At least in the arcade, maybe it'll be on this because nobody's really played it yet. Once it saved my memory card. But I don't think I've ever gotten this far in this game, which is sad because I'm not probably that far at all. Oh, these guns sound kind of like phasers or something. So does this end or does it keep on going? I don't even know. I never got this far. Those are tanks. I don't want to mess with those. Can I walk on that? Yeah. Oh, they're following me. Good. I don't. Shit. Oh, at least it let me come back here. Sounds like he's on little tap shoes or something. Apparently you can't shoot the tanks, and can you actually kill them if you shoot them? not digging the tanks, especially that big one. I guess she's supposed to be crawling through shrubs. Oh, now we're going to water. Yeah, this is a lot like Akari Warriors. Akari Warrior, whoever made Akari, I know SNK made Akari Warriors, with the actual person that made Akari Warriors, if he said that he wasn't at all inspired by this game, he's probably full of shit. Game over. I'm gonna try this one more time. Not that I have a prayer. I was hoping I'd at least get to put my name in. Shit. Alright. One more time. I say failure is not an option, but, you know, I'm trying to think realistically here. We got boulders, even nature's trying to come after me. Come on. No shit. I thought I would just got away from it. So this part's almost hard as the tank part, because I really can't move around. And then that damn boulder is gonna come at any moment. Ugh. Man. This game is not giving up. Shit. Always seem to get furthest on my last life, which really isn't that helpful for me. Damn. You really can't tell all the time what direction they're gonna shoot. And I'll try it one more time since it probably won't last long. Me continuously keeps on trying shows that as primitive as this game is, you want to keep on playing. That's a good quality. This game has some sort of learning curve. But I imagine if it was in the arcades, after a while playing it, you knew what you were doing, but I would be a poor man by the time I got good, if I could get good. Because quarter-wise, I probably already spent like... I don't know offhand, unfortunately, how many continues I use. I guess 4 so far. So I guess it's been about $1. With inflation, I don't know what $1 would be compared to now versus then. Because now some arcade games cost $1. Maybe $1 back then was equivalent to our quarter now. It's ridiculous how much it costs to play arcade games. I still think of $1 as a lot for an arcade game, but that just might be because I'm used to putting in a quarter in an arcade machine. Who knows? You can still go to the dollar store and get something for $1 though, so I think it's worth. I think getting something's worth more than like 15 seconds of playing this game. I mean, I don't think it's worth that much. It's a fun game. Thank goodness it's on this compilation, I guess. Some of these arcade games like this are just... It's probably more fun to play on an actual arcade cabinet, because I don't think there's anything that can compare to that experience, but... I think with games like this, I would lose too much money trying to get good at them. I would rather a console version, even though it probably wouldn't be as good as the arcade, but at least with the console version, I could practice without getting broke. I'd save like $200 on quarters. Think about some of the games I played for a quarter. There's a quarter arcade. And this is later on, so the games are more advanced. But I remember putting in a quarter for Terminator 2, the arcade game, and at least it let you play for like maybe like 5 minutes at the least. I mean, you'd have to be really bad to play like a shorter amount of time than that. so it gave you some time. But like I said, the genre is being created, and you definitely have to appreciate this for what it is, and it is fun, just brutally hard. But I think later on, arcade games kind of, well, arcade makers, or game developers or whatever, kind of realize that people actually want a chance to play it. That's why Mortal Kombat has the rubber band physics, where it lets you win like the first 2 matches, and then it gets brutally hard to make you pay for a lot of quarters. But anyway, that's Frontline. Remember, you can play this. Well, remember this is on the Taito Legends 2 arcade compilation on the PlayStation 2. Also available on the PC and the Xbox. They're slightly different games on the PC and Xbox version, but I'm pretty sure this is on it. So anyway, guys, remember to check out my channel description where I have a list of consoles. And if there's a game that you want me to play on any of those consoles, send me a message, and if I'm able to play it, I'll make a video of it. Also, if you have any suggestions for this channel, like, feel free. And remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Hope you had fun watching me die 50 million times. Alright, bye.